Hey guys, I'm gonna do a get ready with me. I don't know how this is gonna work. I've had it set up kind of different, and we'll see how it works. So, never really, I did these back in the day, but I've done them for a while. So, I'm gonna start with some foundation, some concealer. How's everybody doing? I've been collecting makeup for a while. I plan on collecting a lot more. I love makeup and collecting it. So, okay. So I'm going to use Fit Me. Here. I'm going to use that. And I have a bunch of brushes here too. Use a brush. Now, I find this really light, so I have to put bronzer on top and stuff like that, but I picked up the wrong color. But yeah, I just want to talk to you guys. I've been in a lower vibration the last week and a half, 2 weeks. So I've been struggling, but it's amazing how I'm coming aware of more and more the where I am vibrationally and everything, and what a high vibration is like and what I'm doing. And I've just become more aware of the episodes and what I'm doing and what I'm not, and all that kind of stuff. So it's really good. It's an ongoing process. I've also put in a lot of thought to I'm having a full episode, but it's not as bad as it used to be. But I'm not my behaviors aren't really I'm not no relationships are in trouble, no behaviors, anything. It's just basically riding it all out and stuff. And it's just, I cried yesterday because I was to my partner, I was people just don't understand. Mental health makes us do crazy things, or diagnosis, or labels, or whatever you want to call them. But deep down inside, people are just in pain, man. They're just in pain, and I just cry, and I'm just can't ever expect someone to understand unless they've fully been there. And I started thinking about suicide. Well, I was a little suicidal, but I was thinking about suicide in regards to people understanding it and some of the experiences I've had with people, and responses when I've told them I'm suicidal or whatever. And I've got some responses that's selfish or whatever. And it's probably the worst thing you could ever say to someone who's had a low vibration like that. But when we are like that, I mean, we need to connect at a different level than maybe some people experience with their closed mind or whatever. I think suicide is I think it's complicated, and I think it's complicated on all ends. I don't want to get into it too much and give my personal opinion, but I've been experiencing some suicidal thoughts and kind of feelings of wanting to die. And I'm trying to look for a brush, and I can't. Oh, there it is. I couldn't concentrate. I'm not good at this. Okay, so what was I saying? Just how we need to we're very vulnerable when we're like that, and we're trying to reach out to people or tell people how we're feeling or how we're suicidal. And it's done. We need to make sure we're careful on who we tell and stuff like that. I remember when I was in the 12-step program, some of the stuff that was said, and you got to learn what's a crisis center and what's not, who's someone you can trust to approach with that stuff and who you can't. And it's a learning process, you know, and you got to learn people's personalities and just learn where they're at with the topic, if their mind's open to it and stuff. It's just I've had some pretty crazy experiences, and it's not their fault. It really isn't. It's just they've never had their mind open to it because they've never had someone close, or if they had someone close, they basically just think it was a selfish act or whatever. But this is just my experience, guys. So yeah, pretty much that's how I feel about that. I've kind of learned more so. Even any of my problems or issues, emotional issues, I've learned that certain people I just don't approach anymore. There's people in my life that just aren't capable of giving me that emotional support that I actually need currently. So I just don't approach any of them. I'll just set myself up for disappointment. So it's a matter of coming aware of that too, and letting go of expectations. Like, I don't expect certain things with certain people in my life anymore, because I just kept getting hurt over and over and over, expecting the same things from people, and like, it's not gonna happen. Like, if it hasn't happened now, it's not gonna happen, you know? Like my mug. Anywho, so I just think we need to pick and choose who we approach with our problems. You know, I don't have many people that I trust, that I'm close to, that I can approach with what's really going on in my life, or what you know, anything really. I only have probably like 2 people in my life or whatever. And you know what? Excuse me. I'm like burping like crazy. I'm okay with that. Like, someone said to me, like, earlier in the fall, a bunch of people said to me, well, you must have a lot of friends. You're so, like, nice and so, like, humble and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, I don't actually. I don't at all. So, I just have a good friend, and I have Steve, and I have my family, and so, okay. I'm gonna put some bronzer on. So, basically, after this, I think I'm gonna, make some videos and stuff for you guys. I see my subscriber has gone up a little bit, which is nice. It's been a slow journey, but I just can't call it quits. I can't do it. Even if I'm popping in once in a while, you know? So, I just can't do it. YouTube is such a big part of my healing process. So, I'm just using a bronzer. Sorry, I'm keeping you up a track of what I'm using. I'm using a bronzer. It's from e.l.f. And it's like this. I'm actually doing my makeup on my bed. I didn't want to go to the desk. I felt late. I don't know. I just felt like doing it here. So, I'm just like quickly doing my makeup. Some things in recovery that have been huge for me, like huge, is makeup was huge when I first sew it up. Huge, huge, huge. I used to just do my makeup because I just like, it just distracted me and got my mind off it and made me happy and stuff and got my mind off of crap, you know? So, but now I have like tons of other things on the go. And now that I've burnt out, I like that word burnt out to say. I burnt out this week. I just kind of thought I'd do a few videos, and I just need to rest. I go a few weeks, I do fine, I'll get triggered, but I need to rest. Like, I just can't. I think it just needs to be like that, and I need to accept it instead of fighting it all the time and being like, oh, why can't I just, like everybody else, just consistently, like, you know, and not take breaks and blah, 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 and I, like, beat up on myself, and I think it's time for that to stop, because this is what it is, and I've come really far. Super good water. Okay. I think I might buy a bunch of new makeup soon. I use mainly cruelty-free, but that's another thing. I've decided this week from journaling and stuff and kind of getting in touch, I find it, I like desire and I agree with the idea of all cruelty-free makeup, but I feel like as a person who collects makeup and stuff like that and who loves makeup and goes through a lot of makeup, that it's difficult for me to uplift or, you know, live up to that cruelty-free kind of thing. So I'm gonna just like do whatever makeup. And yeah, and I also decided I'm just gonna finish this. Good. Like I hit pan on this one. This is Elf Mellow Marble or something, blush, and like look at that. Like when I hit pan on something, I know I fucking like it. That's for sure. Cause I have so much makeup, so if I focus just on that, it's like keep going back for that. It's like wow, I must really have fucking liked it. Yeah. So I've decided that. I don't know if you guys know, I haven't really talked about it a lot, and maybe it's something I should talk about, is that, like, I actually have had the label put on me as bulimic, although it appears different than most women, or men too, sorry, but, it's been an ongoing struggle. It really has. My point is, I was trying to live up to this high standard. It's a high standard for me right now to live up to a vegan lifestyle. It creates restrictions and creates feelings of failure a lot because it's so difficult. So I think I'm just going to allow myself to eat whatever right now. Like eat some meat even, if that means getting my body back into kind of a more healthy cycle of eating and eating healthy. Like I'd rather like eat meat but still eat healthy with it, like, you know, eat like chicken with, like, you know, veggies or whatever, than just eat the shit that I've been eating, because it's crazy. I'm gonna do a video on this. I'm definitely gonna do one, but it's been an ongoing struggle. Where's my... Ew, where'd it go? I'll use this. So that is a video. Maybe I'll do that today. I don't know. Now I'm using another elf thing. There we go. I'm gonna fix it up a little bit with what I was using was the bronzer highlighter, baked bronzer highlighter. I was using the highlighter in there, although I could use a little of the baked. I don't, for a little bit of more contour, I can do that. Yes, that looks good. And then I need, this is what I do, I go back and forth on things. I just want to do this a bit. Mix it in. So, yes, video on bulimia I shall do. It's a soft, like it's a sensitive topic for me right now in my life, but I do want to share it with you guys. It's hard because I don't, yeah, I'll have to make a video, but want to see it so far? So I need to figure out what I'm doing with my eyes. I don't feel like doing nothing fancy. Do this. I have an elf palette here. Mad for Matte. If I can open it. I gotta get my nails done again. This. And I'm gonna use... Probably... I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Jakey's just like sitting behind this little box thing that I have. Okay. I really... Where are we gonna start? Okay. I think I'm ready for my... I'm here now. What else can I talk about, guys? I don't know, really. I have a couple ideas. I have quite a few ideas. I have them written down for videos and stuff. I kind of just pop on videos whenever I can. But, like, I know to get more subscribers and, like, the system of YouTube, it's better to have regular ones, like, at the same time every week. But, like, I find it very difficult to hold up a schedule like that for anything. Like, really. I don't know. Okay, now do this. Darker color. I've been watching with Steve, my partner. I've been watching that Love on Netflix. It's amazing. I love it. So good. I really, really like it. And it's like Steve and I like have a hard time like finding things to watch together because we're so opposite, but somehow we make it work. So it's nice that we can sit down and we've been watching that. Especially this week is like my burnout week, we'll call it. It's just like I should just plan that like in the next few weeks at some point I'm just gonna burn out and I'm just gonna like and then go back to like a doing just like whatever. I mean, I sleep a lot, right? But I hope I try to stay out of bed. Like I let myself sleep a lot because I think I need it. But I try to stay out of bed too. So, like, when I'm up, I think I'm going to do a video on this too. Because this is what works. When I'm up, I am being productive. It doesn't have to be productive in a way of like cleaning the whole place. Although I do that when I'm up and about and like I'm in this kind of state. So I got confused on what I was doing there. Yeah, there's quite a few videos I can make. But I try to like spend time with Steve too. And like watch something with him or something and just cuddle with him on the couch or something. When I'm up, so I don't know how long this video is gonna be. I'm gonna try and keep it like shorter, but I want to try live streaming, but I don't want to like, I don't know if I have enough people and stuff, you know? I've started writing a book. Like there's a few books I want to read or I want to write over my lifetime and stuff. But this one is just basically I'm like writing about all the coping skills I've ever used. Which is a lot. Okay, this isn't looking too good. Gotta fix it up. I think that's good enough. This is like weird. If you guys ever have any questions or anything like that, like you can contact me. That'd be cool. I'm gonna put some eyeliner on. I think I like calling it burnout week rather than low week or like mental health week or something. It makes me feel more like normal. Like people burn out all the time, you know? Kind of makes me feel not so separated, which we don't want to feel too separated from the world. If we can help it. With those labels and stuff, so we can experience oneness. And do I have it here? Okay, I need to go get a mascara. Hopefully you guys don't fall over. Yeah, and topics and anything like that too, so you can definitely always ask me. I think I'm gonna do a Q&A. Like, I don't have questions, but I'm gonna do general questions. Just to kind of, yeah. Sorry I'm not talking. I'm not really good at doing mascara and like talking at the same time. It's really hard. Okay, I think I'm done that. Take my hair out because it's bugging me. And I'm gonna put on some lipstick. I'm gonna put on some e.l.f. I don't know what kind this is, but it's my favorite lipstick. It's e.l.f. right here. Like, I can't get over, look at how much is left. That's all that's left. Like, I'm definitely gonna use this one up. I love the color. I don't even know what the color is either. But I think that's good enough for now. Okay, guys, I'm gonna make more videos. I've thought about like changing, like, not changing, starting another like general kind of thing where I don't talk about my mental health. But we'll see. So, anyways, thanks guys for joining me. Just remember, careful who you talk to about your mental health. Some people just aren't trained, don't have the experience, and they're closed-minded. It's okay, it's not their fault. It's just we need to be careful who we approach with some of our issues. So, love you guys. Bye.